How are we going, guys? I hope you're having a great day. A little bit of a different video today. Instead of giving you some sort of tip or advice or little snippet to sort of benefit you in some way through education, I just thought I'd answer the question of who is James Griffiths and what is JGPT? What does it stand for and why is it different? So, a little bit about me. I've always been super active. Ask my parents, I used to tear around the place. I honestly have no idea why I wasn't put up for adoption. Sorry, mum and dad. I turned out alright, I guess. But, I've always been active. I've always liked to be outdoors. And I suppose it makes sense that the sport that I really found resonated with me was athletics. I really got into middle distance running, which is sort of 800, 1500 meters, and I guess I wasn't half bad. One point, sort of under 17, I was 10th in the UK for 800 meters. So make of that what you will. But for me, I'm so proud that I was fortunate enough to do something I love so much, and to experience that. It got me up and down the country. I've made friends in every corner of the UK, and I've loved every second of athletics. I've done athletics through university, and sort of after uni is when the injuries started to start and things became difficult. So paces that were very easy to run at became a real struggle. And some of the love went, it became so hard to keep trying to pick myself up from injuries and string together a few weeks and then break down again, that it, admittedly it does really break you down. It's been tough, but I'll always love running, and it's always something I will do. So how did I kind of get into PT? So, I went through university. I went to Loughborough and I did sport and exercise science. Through college, through university, and a few years after, I was working at Tesco's. I was living the dream, stacking shelves, and it just came to a point one day where I just had enough. Here I am with a degree, stacking shelves, and I'm thinking this is not going to be the rest of my life. And that's not to talk down about retail or working in supermarkets. It did an awful lot for me. It made me come out my shell, because you have to speak to customers, you have to interact with people. It made me much more confident of that. It sets a good work ethic. So if you try and work a wines and spirits aisle at Christmas, and my God, you will work hard. So it kind of set a good work ethic, and it got me better at speaking to people. But I can't honestly sit here and say that stacking wines and spirits was my dream, especially as I don't drink, so I really had no interest. But I was sort of there a few years after uni thinking, what am I going to do? And I came across personal training courses. Admittedly, it was something I never gave too much thought to. I didn't really understand the industry. I didn't really understand how it worked, and it's basically I just didn't get the whole, what it could be and how amazing the industry can be. So, jump on the phone, apply for my course, get through my course. So, did mine over 6 months. And in May 2013, I was at LA Fitness in Northwich, working as a PT. And the first few weeks, like us all, you kind of just wander around like a lost little lamb, thinking, "Oh God, this is the real world. I'm self-employed, and I don't actually have a clue." So, but you get better. Over the years, I've put my hand in my pocket, and I've done nutrition courses, training courses. I've tried to upskill as much as I can, because I do believe that you should invest in yourself to make yourself better at what you do. You're self-employed. No one's going to do that for you. So you do need to take it upon yourself and actually care about the people you're working with and trying to help. And that's kind of what the PT is to me. Like, I adore what I do. I love it. The sense of fulfillment you get from helping someone transform their body, their confidence, their lives. You know, it sounds dramatic and cliche, but I truly believe it. It really is amazing to sort of hear someone say, I'm in a dress or an item of clothing that I have not worn in 5 years because I just couldn't get into it, or I wouldn't dare wear it out, or I went on holiday and I felt fantastic. I was able to be by the poolside in a swimming costume and I felt great. And it means so much to me to see people undertake those transformations and really put themselves in a place where they're happy, because, you know, in life, the only thing that really matters is you have to be happy. You have to enjoy what you do and enjoy yourself. Like, be happy with who you are and how you are. And it's here that kind of builds my philosophy of what JGPT is and should offer. For me, the biggest frustration in this industry, and it is fantastic, but my God, it is a minefield of nonsense, is the miscommunication, the deliberate deception, and keeping customers or clients away from the pieces of information that are really going to make a difference, just so they can line their own pockets. And I have a huge problem with that, a massive, massive problem with that, because it's wrong. It's not what this is about, and it's not what we should be doing to actually help people. So for me, the big thing is educating clients, you know, making a difference to a client's life that they can take forward and sustain forever. So you see all these skinny coffees and all these other nonsense, and they just keep you ignorant from the one fact that actually matters in fat loss, weight loss, and that's the calorie deficit. Being in a calorie deficit for a long period of time will yield the results you want. It's that simple. Unfortunately, companies that sell these things don't want you to know that, because you will never need them again once you've cracked that code. And again, it's difficult to market a sustained calorie deficit. It doesn't sound very awesome, does it? Whereas if I can say you can have 30 days of this crappy tea and you'll be 2 dress sizes smaller, that's something that's a bit more marketable, and you'll buy into it. But understand, you are literally just handing them your money. After that, they could not care if you got results or not. So with my clients, I'm all about educating them about the calorie deficit, giving them that information so they understand how fat loss works, showing them how to track so they know how to make their fat loss work and if they're making their fat loss work. And I'm also a huge believer in showing people how to make fat loss work in their lives. I don't want you living out of blooming Tupperware containers, eating the same meal twice a day for 12 weeks. Awesome job, guys. That's well boring. But, you know, it's what a lot of people do. You know, it's very easy because it's very easy to track the calories if all the meals are the same. But, you know, people like to go out for meals. People like to go out for a drink. People like cake and ice cream and chocolate. And I include myself in that category massively. If you want to see the true ugliness of a human, deprive me of ice cream and suffer the consequences. I love the stuff. So what we do at JGPT is I educate you how to fit these things in, how to live your life and still win at fat loss, and understand that it's not a case of calories on Monday, calories on Tuesday, calories on Wednesday, calories on Thursday. You know, look at it over the week, over the months. Is the average calorie deficit correct? If it is, then you win. So it stops people getting so caught up and worried about being slightly higher on one day, because they'll go, oh, well, I know that's not a huge problem. I just manipulate the calories on other days and we're golden. And it's empowering clients that really matters to me. Like, if after 3-4 months you know everything and you feel confident to go alone and you don't need me, then that's brilliant. That's absolutely perfect, because you can now do it yourself. You don't need any help and assistance, and you've learned how fat loss works and you can apply it to your life. And for me, that's what we should all be doing. Educating clients so they can be successful with their lives, not telling them what to do, but not actually how it's being done, so that they keep paying you for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. If you do, in my opinion, a fantastic job and you show someone how to win at fat loss forever, they will do all the marketing you could possibly need, because they will speak so highly of you and recommend you so strongly that, you know, you'll be fine. And you don't need to hide information from people. You just tell them the facts, show them how to apply it to their lives, both on the training point of view and a nutrition point of view, and they win. And, you know, for me, that's what it's all about. That's why I get up at 4:40 in the morning, powered by coffee. I'm not completely amazing in the morning. I do like mornings, but I do need coffee. But it's what gets me out of bed. It's knowing that you can transform someone's, not only their body, but their lives and their knowledge. And you can, I love it when clients start quoting back to me, or even they tell me they've had conversations with people at work and they try and educate people at work. I'm thinking, yep, my nerdy self is rubbing off on clients, and they're starting to preach the message, because that's how we'll all get better. That's how obesity will come down. That's how people will be much happier with their bodies, by the same message of a calorie deficit and how to make that occur in different situations being passed on from trainer to client's friends, to client's friends' friends, and so on and so forth. The more available this correct information is, the more successful more people will be, and the better place we all live in. So it's been a bit of a preachy video, guys. It's been incredibly long as well, so sorry to have taken up this much time, but I just wanted you to understand a little bit more about the person behind the videos, okay? I'm not just a guy with a terrible hairline. You know, I actually care and I live for this stuff, and I will not stop educating myself, improving the way I do things, because I want to get better and better and better at helping you guys. Like, I want to transform whoever comes to me, both body and how they feel about themselves. Like, that is my passion. Like, this year I've targeted a number of incredible transformations. I'm not going to tell you what that is, but I've targeted a number of incredible transformations this year, and each year I want to build upon that, just make more and more and more, so my effect on people can be greater. And, you know, as I speak to more people, as my message goes a bit further, that enables me to help more people and to educate more people so that they can be successful forever. So that's my little preachy rant, guys. Sorry to take up nearly a quarter of an hour of your lives, but, you know, if I just want you to know that I care and I want to help you. If you've got any questions, guys, if you want to know a little bit more, then just drop a comment below. Or, you know, if you want help starting out, then please always ask the questions, okay? You can always ask a question, guys. I'm happy to help any of you start your journey, or even help you all the way through it. So I'm right there for you, guys. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you really, really soon. Okay, take it easy. Bye.